Hi. In this tutorial, I will show you how to create a mobile menu like this. For the tutorial, I have prepared a simple header template of 3 columns like this. I have also created a sample front page like this. Back to the header template. First, we will add the full screen menu layout into this column. Align the toggle button to the left. Set the color however you want. For the hamburger icon, I will use the style one. Make sure to keep the off canvas open while editing. For the off-canvas background, I will use a saved evergreen color. For the entrance animation, select Shrink Screen option. As you can see, the screen got shrunk to the right. That's the default direction. You can change it to the left by using this control. The next control is to set how many percentage of the screen will be shrunk off. By default, it is 95. It means that, after being shrunk, 5% off the screen will be visible. For example, if I set it to 50, now the remaining 50% of the screen is visible. This control is to make the screen a little bit blurry. It's like looking through glass. Let's disable it for now. The last control of the animation is to set box shadow for the screen. Use it wisely, you can create something quite stunning. For example, if I set a negative horizontal shadow with a transparent white color like this. You will get a reflection layer which make the menu more fantastic. Now, it's time to add some menu items. Before doing that, I will wrap the items wrapper inside a container first because later, we will add some other elements into the off-canvas as well. Make sure to set the container to full height. I will add one menu item first, style it, then duplicate it into multiple items. This is a top-level menu item, so we will use the top-level item controls to style it. Let's center the container content so that it won't get covered by bricks handlers. I will use a white text color. Same for the hover color. Make the icon a little bit bigger and increase the gap between the icon and the label. For the padding, remove the default padding and use the container padding instead. It will help us align other elements inside the container easily. Now, let's duplicate the menu item. This is how the menu look on desktop. If you don't want to display it on desktop, you can set the display value of the menu to none on desktop, then switch to the mobile breakpoint you want and set the display value to block to show it. On the front end, I will use a simulated iPhone 14 Pro Max for testing. The menu items look quite dense. Let's increase their vertical padding a little bit. Remember that on mobile you can swipe to open and close the menu, but if you want to show a close button for better accessibility, you can go to the off-canvas control group to enable it. The menu items are on the left, so I will align the button to the top right corner. Note that the paddings of the container don't affect the position of the close button because its position is relative to the viewport, plus 20 pixel. So if I set 10 pixel for the top right position, the actual value is 30 pixel from the top right corner of the screen. For the appearance, you can design it however you want. I will make a rounded transparent button. One more thing you might want to do is to add a logo here and something here in the menu footer. You can create those stuff however you want. For me, I have prepared a simple placeholder logo and a block of social icons here. I will just drag and drop them into the container. Note that if you want to add something into the item's wrapper, make sure to wrap it inside a list tag. The content of the container was centered. Now that we have more elements, let's change it to the space between instead. The last thing you might want to do is to animate the menu items. We can do it easily by using the entrance animation controls. Here I will use the fade in left animation, but if your menu items are on the right, you can use the fade in right instead. Let's decrease the animation interval to make it look more smooth. That's it. If you have any question, let me know in the comments section. Thanks for watching.